welcome back to Everyone Parent. I'm Ingrid. Hope everybody's doing well. So I wanted to first take this time to apologize that I haven't done a video in about a couple of weeks. Things have been a little bit hectic. I've had to go out of town, and then we had Easter break and so forth. And then, you know, I'm a professor, so I had a lot of papers to grade at the end of the semester. Anyway, welcome back. So in today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit more about getting ready in the morning. For women, obviously, and I'm going to be doing a video for men, them getting ready in the morning. And then I'm also going to be doing a video on putting together outfits and so forth for when you're getting ready to go to work. And this is for work and so forth. And so every morning, right, we have to get the kids ready for school. They got to take a bath. If they don't probably take a bath at night, they probably take one in the morning. You have to do their hair, make breakfast, get them ready for their clothes, whatever. You have to probably take a shower and get yourself ready in the morning and so forth. So today I wanted to talk about very quick makeup tips for getting ready in the morning. So what I did do was I just put on, I think I have 4 things on. I have on a coat of mascara. I have on foundation. I have on, what is it called, concealer underneath my eyes, and blush, and that's it. That's all I put on this morning. And so normally, being that, you know, that my daughter's away in college, I put on this much. Well, this includes like foundations and so forth that I wanted to show you today, but this is really the scope of the things that I put on in the morning, and using my makeup brushes. Obviously, this is all impossible when you have like a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old. It's really going to be difficult to put on all that makeup and use like 8 different brushes in the morning. So listen, I'm going to give it up to the YouTubers out there, especially the makeup gurus. I have my favorites. I love Patricia Bright. There's so many of them out there. However, there is really no way, almost no way, as a single parent that you can put on all that makeup all in the morning. So I wanted to give you a quick, not tutorial, but a quick little lesson on the things that I use. So let me start off with what I use in the morning. And again, my daughter is, you know, when your kids are teenagers, you could probably do all of this because they can get themselves ready for school, or even in middle school, they can get themselves ready, right? So normally in the morning, I use a foundation brush. This morning, all I did was use my fingers, honestly, to put on my foundation. This is the concealer brush. This is a blush brush. This is a highlighter brush. This is a powder brush. Then you have 2 brushes for, mascara. Eyeshadow. This is a contour brush. There's just no way that you're going to be able to use all these things in the morning. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to have you condense your makeup routine in the morning. So on my blog, everyoneparent.com, you're going to find some helpful tips of before and after, of the things that I use before and after. In the morning, I put on moisturizer. And then I put on this is the Tarte primer. So I use a makeup primer to keep the makeup on. Then I put on my foundation. So this is the L'Oreal True Match foundation that I put on this morning. And then when I go to work, I use Bobbi Brown foundation for work, and I use True Match when I'm not at work. Then I have an eyelash curler here. I have 3 different mascaras here. So this is the Dior Show mascara. This is the Lancome Definicils, and this is the Urban Decay Perversion. Today I only used Organic Wear mascara to put on. This is a Bobbi Brown blush. I love Bobbi Brown products, by the way. So this is the Bobbi Brown highlighter. And this is the Bobbi Brown powder, finishing powder. And then you have, what is this? This is for contour, and this contour is by Smashbox. Then this is the Laura Mercier concealer. By the way, all this stuff is in my everyoneparent.com blog. This is, eyeliner This is liquid liner actually. And then you have eyeshadow. This is Urban Decay Naked 3 eyeshadow palette, and I sometimes use this in the morning because it's a neutral palette for work. I have another, what is this, another NARS blush. I mean, these are all the things that I'm using in the morning, so, but I'm not going to go over that today. I'm going to go over that in another time. So what I did was I condensed the beauty routine down to really basically like maybe 5 or 6 steps. So on my blog, I put down that you can do a couple of things. If you're in a hurry in the morning and all you have time to do is just take a shower and you don't have time to do anything else, and obviously you have to put on a moisturizer, right? This is a La Mer, Creme de la Mer moisturizer that I use, and this is the thick. This is the thinner one because I live in New York, so this is getting ready to be springtime, but I have the thicker version. So what I do is I put on a moisturizer, and I put on a primer. If you don't have any time, you just need these two in the morning before you leave the house, and maybe dab on some foundation no matter what the foundation is. So again, I use L'Oreal True Match for you know, weekends and so forth, and I use the Bobbi Brown for when I'm going to work in the morning. So actually, sometimes I actually do use a True Match foundation if I'm just going in for a meeting, because True Match foundation is very light. So is Bobbi Brown, but Bobbi Brown just kind of gives you like a little bit more coverage. And then I just, you know, put it and I just rub it on my face. So I also use, and I didn't use obviously because it's very clean, I also use a makeup sponge to put on my foundation in the morning. And what you can do is just, you know, dip it on your hands, you know, dab it, you know, with the edge of your fingers, and then wet it and squeeze it out, wet it, and just, you know, and it'll even out and it'll make your skin look great. And then that's all you need for the morning time, and then you're out the door. What I did mention in my blog is that if you wanted to put on more makeup, you could actually finish putting on the makeup at work. And so one of the things that I suggested that you do, because they're small enough, you don't need all of these mascaras, okay? I use a primer, which is the Dior Show, and I actually need a new one, a maximizer. I use the primer. So with the primer, it's white, and you can see it's white, and it's very, and it just kind of gives you an elongation to your lashes. And then I use, again, this is for work, I use the Urban Decay Perversion. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And this kind of gives you body to your lashes. And then I use the Lancome Definisals, because what that does is that, you know, elongates my lashes a little bit more, and it makes it longer. So I use these three. It's easy to use because you can put all of this in your makeup bag and just go, and then you can put it on in the bathroom when you get to work. The other thing that I suggest on my video is that some people use an under eye concealer. And so what I do, again, you can put on the foundation. My dog is barking. You can put on the foundation. You can put on the under eye concealer underneath the eye, and maybe put on your powder, right? You put on your powder, and then once you put on your powder, that's all you basically need, and then you can bring your, sorry about that, then you can bring your mascaras with you to work. The other thing that I also use is I use an eyebrow pencil also. And with the eyebrow pencil, what I do is, actually my eyebrows are actually tinted. I think it's a great idea. I actually, when I get my my eyebrows, I actually get my eyebrows threaded, and then I ask the young lady to tint them, and she tints them. And so sometimes I end up not even using an eyebrow pencil because I don't really need it. Or if I do use it, I just use it on maybe like the sparse ends of the eyebrow. And then to make sure that the eyebrow kind of holds, this is by MAC. It's a brow setting gel. And use the brow setting gel on your eyebrows, and what that does is that kind of keeps your your eyebrows in check. I suggest an eyeshadow palette, and maybe 2 eyeshadow palettes, which I forgot to bring. So this is the Naked 3 eyeshadow palette, and this is a very neutral, as you can see, this is like a very neutral palette. And so you have very neutral colors for work. Now, some people wear makeup to work, some people don't. It's all a matter of preference. I'm not telling you that you should wear makeup to work, but I do because I'm in a professional setting. But that doesn't mean that you have to wear makeup either. But, this is just to make sure that you look the way that you want to look when you get to work. And then what I end up doing is I use the Caudalie at the very end. And what Caudalie does, it's a spray. It's a spray-on mist. And what that does is you spray that on your face, and that basically holds the makeup in place for the whole day. So I end up basically not even really touching up my makeup unless maybe I have a meeting or something. And then I may end up bringing the powder brush, the powder. So basically, I want to say foundation, your finishing powder. You probably need 1, maybe 2, mascaras. Your eyeliner, if you choose to wear one. 1 brush, and brush number 2, which is the powder brush. And then this is all you need, to get ready in the morning. I forgot to mention lipstick because sometimes I put it on, sometimes I don't. But then you can also touch it up again if you want with like a little bit of, I hope I put that on right because I don't have a mirror in front of me. You touch it up with a bit of lipstick. So that's basically all you need to get ready in the morning. You can really condense the steps. So again, for more information, I'd like you to go on my blog. So this way you can kind of see all the products I use in the morning, and then what it is that you can use instead to supplement those products. So again, you don't really need to bring a lot of stuff at work, or you don't need to do everything at work. You can kind of do everything. You can do like 3 steps at home and finish the other 2 steps when you're at work. So if you have any questions, please email me or leave a comment down below on this video to let me know what your tips are, because I'm really curious to know how you get ready in the morning as a single mom and dad. And also I'm interested to know what products you use, because maybe it's something that I could use myself. The next video I'm going to do is on really not hygiene, but basically taking care of yourself and being like body scrubs and sprays and all that other stuff to kind of make yourself feel better during the course of the week that you've been running around taking the kids to school and cooking and cleaning, going to work, picking them up, taking them to activities, attending meetings and so forth. But anyway, I hope that you like this video. I know it was very quick, but again, you can go to everyoneparent.com and you can look it up and you can find out more detail and information. And please write me if you have any thoughts, if you have any questions. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.